Having the moon in Aries in the third house signifies a bold, passionate, and communicative nature. These individuals are quick-minded, adventurous, and often impulsive. Their thoughts and ideas are innovative, and they express them with confidence and charisma. Relationship-wise, these individuals can be dominant. They prefer controlling situations and struggle when they feel they don't have the upper hand. But, their lively personalities and unwavering loyalty make them truly endearing partners. The third house governs communication, making these individuals excellent in careers involving public speaking or persuasion. They can thrive as teachers, salespeople, writers, or journalists. Strengths include their courage, innovativeness, and strong will. They possess a natural ability to inspire others with their passion and determination. Moreover, their quick wit and straightforward communication style often leave profound impacts on their audiences. The challenges, however, lie in their impulsive nature and lack of patience. They are prone to rash decisions and can be overly aggressive when facing opposition. Their strong-willed behavior, while motivational, can come off as arrogant or controlling. To experience personal growth, they have to learn patience and the importance of empathetic communication. Slowing down and taking into account others' feelings and perspectives is key for these individuals to become well-rounded communicators and to improve their relationships. Their energy is a powerhouse, they just need to learn how to channel it effectively. Individuals with their moon in Taurus in the third house have personalities that are rooted in stability, comfort, and practicality. They're dependable and grounded, thriving on routine and a stable environment. They usually think in practical and rational ways, displaying great patience when solving complex problems. Emotionally, they're known for being resolute and calm. A love for communication is a key trait, with an innate ability to express feelings and thoughts clearly, whether through talking, writing, or any other forms of direct communication. In relationships, they value honesty, loyalty, and consistency. They exhibit a need for long-lasting partnerships, wanting to build strong emotional and intellectual connections with their loved ones. They can be stubborn at times, however, being flexible will help them grow on a personal level. As for career influences, potential is seen in positions that require communication skills and steady, reliable work. Careers like business, real estate, finance, or any that involve both social interaction and practical problem-solving capability could prove successful. The strengths associated with this placement include practicality, patience, and a knack for clear communication. Challenges may stem from resistance to change, inflexibility, and tendency to be stubborn. However, these challenges can provide valuable life lessons. As they learn to embrace change and flexibility, they'll unlock new levels of personal and professional growth, bringing the stability they desire and fostering harmonious relationships. Having the moon in Gemini in the third house can shape a personality that is curious, communicative, and adaptable. This placement indicates a tendency to evaluate emotions through an intellectual lens, often favoring rational analysis over embracing feelings. It can make a person quick-thinking and versatile, but it can also lead to restlessness or inconsistent emotional patterns. Regarding relationships, the person is likely to enjoy intellectual conversations. They might experience a certain level of detachment, as they often process their emotions from an outsider's perspective. This can sometimes make it hard for them to build deep emotional connections. In terms of careers, fields related to communication, education, or media can be fitting. This is due to the strong intellectual abilities that come with having the moon in Gemini in the third house. Additionally, this placement can benefit jobs that require adaptability or dealing with different types of people or situations. The strengths related to this placement include intellectual prowess, flexibility, and the ability to communicate effectively. However, challenges can arise in the form of difficulty dealing with emotions, providing consistency in relationships, or enduring mentally stagnant environments. Personal growth can involve learning to honor emotional responses instead of always trying to dissect them intellectually. Developing patience, steadiness, and depth in relationships can also be beneficial. Consciously slowing down to explore feelings can help ensure richer, more fulfilling relationships and a better understanding of oneself. Having the moon in Cancer in the third house indicates an emotionally sensitive and intuitive personality. The individual may be deeply connected to their feelings and memories, with a sentimental attachment to their past and family. Communication is important to them, particularly expressing their emotions and nurturing others. In relationships, they might crave security and understanding. They likely value emotional rapport and shared experiences, often playing the role of caregiver or confidant. These individuals might struggle with mood swings or oversensitivity, leading to potential conflicts. Career-wise, their empathetic and communicative nature could lead them to professions involving human interaction, especially in caregiving fields such as healthcare, counseling, or teaching. They may also do well in roles that rely on intuition, such as writing or arts. A principal strength of this placement is empathy and emotional sensitivity, allowing them to understand and connect with others deeply. However, this sensitivity can also be a challenge if it spirals into anxiety, insecurity, or avoidance of uncomfortable situations. Balancing emotional openness with self-care is crucial for personal growth. Learning to protect their emotional well-being while supporting others is a key life lesson for these individuals. Harmonizing their intuition with rational thinking can help them make balanced decisions and avoid being overwhelmed by emotions. They might also benefit from learning strategies to manage mood swings and nurture positive relationships. The moon in Leo in the third house indicates a deeply creative, passionate, and charismatic person. They are often natural leaders with strong communication abilities and a penchant for being the center of attention. This individual tends to express emotions dramatically and enjoys interacting with others. In relationships, they often crave admiration and recognition, making them generous and loyal partners but also needing feedback and appreciation. Some difficulties may arise as this person can be seen as domineering or demanding due to their strong will and desire for attention. They often perform best in friendships and relationships that allow them space to shine and be appreciated. For careers, this astrology placement suggests someone thriving in creative, leadership, or communicative roles. They could excel in industries like entertainment, arts, sales, or any profession that allows them to use their expressive talents and charismatic personality. Strengths associated with the moon in Leo in the third house include their naturally inspirational nature, their charisma, and their ability to communicate effectively. They possess a strong personality that can easily draw people toward them. However, challenges they might face include a strong need for appreciation, which could cause issues if they feel undervalued or overlooked. They may also struggle with dominating conversations or situations, potentially coming across as overbearing. Personal growth can come from learning to balance their need for attention with the needs of others. Understanding that others also need space to express themselves and shine can be transformative. Moreover, they could also benefit from valuing inner validation over external validation. Learning to appreciate their own worth irrespective of external applause makes them more self-assured. Having the moon in Virgo in the third house suggests a personality that is analytical, practical, and communicative. These individuals are detail-oriented and prefer a systematic approach to life. They often yearn for clarity and understand things deeply because of their keen observation skills. However, they may have a tendency to worry too much about minor details and be overly critical of themselves and others. In relationships, a moon in Virgo in the third house person seeks intelligence, reliability, and stability. They are attentive to their partner's thoughts and often express their love through actions rather than words. They might struggle with openly expressing emotions, which could lead to misunderstandings. Learning to balance their analytical nature with emotions can improve their relationships. In terms of career, these individuals thrive in environments that demand precision, analysis, and communication. Their ability to logically process information and pay attention to detail can contribute to careers in fields like data analysis, editing, or teaching. But their perfectionist nature might lead to stress and burnout. Therefore, it's crucial to balance work and relaxation. The moon in Virgo in the third house position promotes growth through learning to trust emotions and intuition as much as logic. While their love for precision and communication is a strength, it can turn into a challenge when it leads to criticalness or overthinking. By learning to be less harsh on themselves and others, express emotions more freely, and developing patience, they can achieve a more balanced perspective and enhanced personal growth. Having the moon in Libra in the third house suggests an individual balanced in nature, keen on harmony, aesthetics, and communication. They seek balance in all aspects of their life. Intellectual stimulation and social connections are vital to them. Personality-wise, these individuals have a strong desire to keep things equal and fair. They may always be trying to smooth things over to keep peace. They are polite, diplomatic, and they often enjoy beauty and art. They are good conversationalists, often acting as mediators in conflicts. In relationships, they tend to look for partners who are intellectually stimulating, harmonious, and communicative, just like them. They appreciate balance and fairness in a relationship, which often makes them reliable and considerate partners. Career-wise, their communicative and diplomatic skills can be greatly beneficial. Sectors like public relations, diplomacy, law, or arts may appeal to them. The fact they are also good at identifying with others makes them excellent team players. However, their constant desire for harmony may lead to indecisiveness or avoidance of confrontation, which could be a challenge. They may tend to put others' needs before their own to maintain peace, risking their well-being. Personal growth lessons may include learning to embrace conflict as a natural part of life and to establish firm boundaries with others. It can also mean understanding that it's okay to prioritize their needs sometimes. To their credit, these individuals usually have an inherent ability to adapt and grow. Through experience, they learn to balance their wish for peace with their needs, creating a more harmonious life overall. Having the moon in Scorpio in the third house indicates a powerful, inquisitive mind that thrives in understanding deeply complex matters. Those with this placement likely possess emotional intensity, penetrating insights, and are adept at hidden knowledge due to Scorpio's influence. They are quite intuitive and may enjoy investigating secrets or solving mysteries. When it comes to relationships, a moon in Scorpio in the third house suggests a person who forms deep connections with others. Their interactions are marked by emotional depth and a desire for mutual trust. This intense emotionality can sometimes create conflict, though, as this person might struggle with jealousy or possessiveness. In their careers, people with this placement often excel in fields that require depth of thought and emotional intelligence. This may lead them to careers in psychology, research, detective work, or counseling. Their piercing intellect, combined with an emotional acumen, allows them to make a deep impact in their fields. Strengths associated with this placement include emotional intelligence, depth of understanding, and intuition. Challenges may include excessive emotional intensity, a tendency toward suspicion, and a fear of betrayal. To achieve personal growth, these individuals must learn to temper their emotional intensity, trust others more easily, and use their intuition and insight positively. They should also try to incorporate more optimism and lightheartedness into their life to balance their intense disposition. Remember, it's okay to let go and trust sometimes. Not everything needs to be intensely meaningful or hidden. The moon in Sagittarius in the third house indicates a person who is optimistic, adventurous, and values freedom and independence. They are intellectually curious, eager to learn and grow, with a strong interest in communication, education, and expanding their understanding of the world. This individual is likely to be a natural communicator and might enjoy careers in education, writing, travel, or media. Yet, they should be aware of a tendency to be overly idealistic or unrealistic, and may need to work on being more grounded and practical in their approach to life. In relationships, they are drawn to people who stimulate their mind and share their thirst for knowledge and adventure. They need variety and inspiration in their connections and may become restless if they feel too confined or restricted. Friendships and love affairs are often formed through intellectual bonding, shared learning experiences, or travels. Their strengths include their ability to adapt, their optimism, and their intellectual curiosity, openness towards different cultures and people. These characteristics make them good at teaching, sharing knowledge, and bonding with a diverse range of people. However, they may struggle with a tendency to be scattered, inconsistent, or restless, which can lead to difficulties in settling down or maintaining stability in their life. The personal growth lessons for these individuals include learning to ground their energy, focusing their intellect, and maintaining consistency in their relationships and careers. They can also benefit from learning to appreciate the here and now rather than constantly seeking the next adventure or intellectual challenge. The key is to find a healthy balance between their need for freedom and their need for stability. Having the moon in Capricorn in the third house denotes a serious, ambitious, and disciplined temperament. Individuals with this placement are structured and focus on longer-term goals. They exhibit a strong need for security, displaying a calculated, practical approach to life. In relationships, they may be somewhat reserved, preferring stability and commitment. They long for partners who provide emotional support and understand their career-oriented nature. While they may struggle with expressing emotions, they are loyal and reliable. The third house represents communication, thinking styles, and immediate environment, suggesting these individuals excel in professions requiring meticulous planning and tactical strategies. They may shine in management roles, research, or any field prioritizing logical thinking and organization. Strengths include practicality, resilience, and responsibility. They are often seen as highly dependable. Challenges might include a tendency toward pessimism, difficulty expressing emotions, and sometimes being overly cautious or rigid. They need to learn to balance their professional aspirations with personal needs and nourish their emotional side. Personal growth can occur by inviting vulnerability into their lives and acknowledging that it's okay to soften their tough exterior sometimes. Building emotional intelligence, expressing feelings openly, and embracing flexibility can lead to a more fulfilling life. At their best, these individuals exhibit a beautiful blend of ambition, loyalty, and resilience, leading a disciplined, goal-oriented life while also caring for and inspiring others. A person with the moon in Aquarius in the third house often has an unconventional, forward-thinking nature. This placement suggests an innovative thinker, someone who is not afraid to question the status quo or forge their own path. Intellectually curious and fond of learning, they may be attracted to concepts that are complex and revolutionary. They tend to favor relationships that offer humanistic and intellectual connections. They value friendships and are drawn to communities with shared interests or ideals. However, they might struggle with emotional intimacy and need space and independence within their relationships. In careers, they are likely to excel in fields where their original ideas, good communication skills, and ability to network are prized. They may thrive in academia, technology, humanitarian causes, or any role requiring innovative solutions. Strengths associated with this placement include intellectual capacity, broad-mindedness, and a knack for networking. They are socially aware, innovative, and typically progressive. However, challenges may be tied to their emotional detachment, unpredictability, and tendency to over-intellectualize feelings. They may have a fear of being emotionally vulnerable and might be perceived as aloof. Personal growth comes through embracing their emotions and allowing themselves to experience vulnerability. They can constructively channel their love for humanity by engaging in causes that they deeply connect with. They may need to balance their independent streak with the need for emotional connection. Those with their moon in Pisces in the third house often have empathetic, sensitive personalities. They are effective communicators, translating their deep feelings into words with ease. Their voices can resonate with the feelings of others, helping them understand their own emotions better. This makes them sensitive to the emotional states of those around them and often results in forming deep connections with others. In relationships, these individuals seek emotional depth and might often take the role of caretaker. However, their sensitivity might cause them to absorb others' emotional burdens, which can cause distress. Establishing emotional boundaries is a key lesson for them. In terms of career, positions involving communication, writing, teaching, or counseling could be fulfilling. Occupations involving creative expression might also appeal, as this placement often gifts a vivid imagination. Due to their intuitive nature, they could excel in roles where they need to understand others deeply, such as social work or counseling. Strengths in this placement may include compassion, strong intuition, creativity, and excellent communication skills. Challenges may include emotional sensitivity, a tendency to be secretive or elusive, being prone to bouts of melancholy, and occasional confusion about their own identity. Personal growth lessons may revolve around learning to set healthy emotional boundaries, balancing their need for solitude and social interaction, and utilizing their imaginative gifts for their betterment instead of escaping into fantasy. Harnessing their empathetic nature constructively in work and relationships can reap rewarding results.